Alright guys, wanted to show you guys this little backfire bit I've been messing with. So yeah. So these guys right here are messing up my resource convoy.
Changing position.
Guess you chose the wrong cover.
Oh no. Wait, why can I not? I couldn't go into cover right there. Alright. Grab this. Let's go do this control point. Lightweight ballistics vest. What do we get? Anything good? Nope. Oh, I think we finished the pass. Oh, yeah, we did. That's pretty dope. Wait, hold on. No enemies here? What do we get here? Oh, we got a pretty cool mask here. It's not bad. Got a patch. Keener's Legacy. Not too bad. But yeah, I've been messing with this Backfire build. It's a little tricky to use. Trying to get the pieces is probably the hardest thing to do. But overall, it's not too bad of a weapon.
Reinforcements incoming.
Just the key is trying to keep those stacks up from the. Trying to keep those stacks up with the Backfire is key.
Just fucking dial.
They're coming right at me. Stay right there. Get this started. I'm gonna end.
Okay, recruiting pretty nice here. Where are we at? Okay, we're at max stacks right now with the. Oh, yeah, that's pretty nice. Where these guys at?
Heading for the minigun. This'll make your ear break.
Yo, these guys are just running away from me.
Detected active location guarded by hostiles.
Let's try going back around over here.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
No. Let me move before I die here.
Oh shit, shit, shit! We gotta destroy that thing. Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Is that it? Alright, that's it. Yo, the build did not do bad at all.
Supply room
Oh
access
wait, we already have a...
locked.
Hold on, let me... grab that. Just grab that. Yeah, like I wasn't sure how the backfire was gonna do, but man, we're
Shit! Don't see them.
putting some damage on those enemies.
Coming home tonight.
Um, grab that. Make sure I didn't. I'm trying to make sure I didn't leave any loot behind. All right. Yeah, we got one more piece over here, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys the build. We got a maxed out burn resistance. What do you got? Nothing, man. Nothing. All right.
From the outside.
All right, guys. So, gonna show you guys the build now. So, for the weapon, of course, I was using the Backfire. It is the exotic submachine gun. It comes with SMG damage, crit chance, and that magazine size. For the talent, it does come with payment in kind. Dealing damage to enemies adds a stack of 1% critical hit damage up to 200 stacks, lasting 10 seconds. On reload, apply 10 seconds bleed to yourself, which deals 0.5 armor damage per stack. So again, the payment in kind isn't bad. You know, well, it's not bad in terms of the 1% critical hit damage up to 200 stacks, but that's what we want. But what we don't want is that on reload, it gives us that bleed, which does 0.5 armor damage to us. Which, if you guys don't stack a lot of armor, or if you guys don't run something to counter this, this bleed could do a lot of damage to you. Which is that's one of the reasons why I was saying the Backfire is a little tricky to use. But again, if you guys can try to get the pieces for it, I definitely recommend running it. It's a pretty fun weapon to switch to, switch things up a bit. So yeah, I am running the Backfire. I believe as long as you farm SMGs in the open world, I believe this has a chance of dropping for you, for those of you guys who don't have it. But yeah, I'm not too sure. You guys might have to double check on that. But yeah. For the secondary, I just run a Dark Winter SMG, whatever you guys want to run for backup. Go ahead, run a shotgun if you guys want to, but I don't really focus on the secondary too much. For the sidearm, again, I just run the gun sidearm. Don't really focus on it. I just mainly focus on the main weapon. All right, for the gear, I did decide to go with the Chill Out mask. This is the named Gila Guard mask, giving us that 5% total armor. Came with armor. I rolled hazard protection on here, and as you guys know, this mask is really special because it comes, instead of coming with 2 attributes, it comes with comes with a core attribute, 1 attribute, and 2 mod slots, which is really nice. For the 2 mod slots, I did put 2 bleed resistance mods on there. I think on this build, we're sitting around almost 100% bleed resistance. Our hazard is not maxed all the way, so I went a little more bleed resistance on this build. We still have hazard protection on this build, but I did stack a little bit more bleed resistance on here to get us up to that almost 100%. I think we're sitting around 99%. But yeah, I do run the Chill Out mask. I believe you, honestly, for those of you guys who don't have this mask, I don't think you can get it anymore, to be honest. I believe it was only available during the little holiday event we were having, where you had to kill the loot goblin, and then he had a chance of dropping this for you. So if you guys don't have it, try to get another piece, roll hazard on it, and you guys might honestly have to roll a little bit more hazard on this build. And yeah, but if you guys do have the Chill Out mask, I definitely recommend running it. And you know, it's just really good. Okay. So yeah, Chill Out mask. And for the chest piece, I did go with the Cheska chest piece. We are running a 2-piece Cheska on this build. I have weapon damage on here, crit chance, hazard protection, and bleed resistance. For the talent, I did go with Intimidate. While you have bonus armor, amplifies total weapon damage by 35% to enemies within 10 meters. Again, Intimidate is kind of like a no-brainer for SMG builds. If you guys want to run something else, Obliterate, whatever, try it out. But I do like running Intimidate. But yeah, for the next piece of Cheska, we are running the knee pads, giving us that running the Cheska piece, we do get that 10% crit hit chance, and then we are also getting that 10% hazard protection, which is, I really recommend you guys running the 2-piece Cheska on this build if you guys can. So yeah, I am running the 2-piece. For the knee pads, I am running weapon damage, hazard protection on here, and then crit damage. For the next 2 pieces of gear, we are running a 2-piece Sokolov, giving me that 10% SMG damage and 50% critical hit damage. For the holster, I did go with weapon damage, crit damage, and hazard protection. For the gloves, I did go with armor, hazard protection, and crit damage. Decided to go with 2 pieces of armor on this build to give us a little bit of survivability. So yeah. For the bag, I did go with the Grupo Sombra backpack, giving me that 50% critical hit damage. I have weapon damage on here, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and another crit hit damage mod. I was able to run 1 critical hit damage mod on this build because, again, we are sitting at 99% bleed resistance, so it gives us a little bit of room to sneak in a critical hit damage on this build. So yeah, running that 1 critical hit damage mod, and then I did go with the Adrenaline Rush. Whenever you're within 10 meters of an enemy, gain 20% bonus armor for 5 second stacks up to 3 times. Again, I really enjoy running Adrenaline Rush. I mean, I've seen people switch this out from Memento, and I've seen people run the Backfire Memento build, but I really like the way just Adrenaline Rush works, especially with Intimidate. So yeah, this is the way I run it with the 2 talents. But yeah, I have pretty much hazard on every piece of gear here except the Grupo Sombra bag, because again, we do hit that 99% bleed resistance on this build. If you guys don't have the Chill Out mask, I think you'll have to have hazard on every piece, but I'm not too sure. Again, this is the first time I've tried to make this build work in terms of having no bleed with the Backfire. As you guys saw during the gameplay, we had 0 bleed with the Backfire, which was awesome. But yeah, this is the way I run it. If you guys, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be tons of ways of running this, especially when the update comes out later on. They're probably gonna switch a lot of things around, and people are gonna have, people are probably gonna put together crazy builds with this. But yeah, I the bag is all reds again. I only have hazard on the Gila Guard, chill out mask, um, the chest piece, holster, knee pads, and gloves. The bag is all with one crit hit damage. Oh, crit damage mod. Sorry, we are sitting at okay. Yeah, for the stats, we are sitting at 106,000 damage for the backfire, 35,000 PvP damage, 54% crit hit chance, which is not bad. Again, we did keep that crit hit chance on the chest just because I wrote hazard protection on there, so a little bit of that crit hit damage, sorry, crit hit chance is really nice. I'm pretty sure if you guys have a little bit more optimized builds than me, as you can see, this chest piece is it's it's honestly pretty bad, to be honest. The weapon damage is pretty low, and the crit chances, they're well, they're not too bad, but I would have liked to get better rolls. But again, this is probably the hardest build I had to farm for in terms of having to get these rolls the way they are. So I definitely would recommend you guys trying to get a better chest piece. But this is honestly the best chest piece I had. So yeah, I left the crit hit chance on there, and to be honest, if I wanted to, I would probably try to get one with crit hit damage and maybe leave the crit hit chance off, because we are running that 10% crit hit chance from Cheska already gives us that extra 10% crit hit chance. So if you guys want to, you guys can try running another piece of crit hit damage on here. But I was just I had to leave the crit hit chance on here, so yeah. But yeah, we are sitting at 54% crit hit chance. 139% crit hit damage was not too bad. Again, I would have wanted our critical hit damage a little bit higher. But with the rolls I had and the way I had to get them to drop, I think this is fine. I mean, as you guys saw, we were hitting pretty hard still. For the headshot damage, we're sitting at 70%. 22 range, 2.1 reload time, 10% reload speed bonus, 10% accuracy, 20% stability, and all these other stats if you guys want to check them out real quick. Okay, for the yeah, as you can see right here, again 1.1 million armor, armor on kills right there, max health, all this. But what I guys want to show you is this right here. Look at what we're sitting at right now. If I can get it to work. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, look, we are sitting at 99.8% bleed resistance, which is great. Again, that chill out mask is pretty awesome for this build. It allows us to run those 2 mod slots with bleed, and then on the chest we were also running a bleed mod. So again, it helps us get up there, helps us almost max out the bleed resistance, so we can totally take away the talent from the backfire, which gives us bleed. So as you guys saw, we had no bleed, and as you can see, we're sitting at 70% hazard protection, which again, I believe if you guys don't have the chill out mask, you might have to roll a little bit more hazard. You might have to have hazard on every piece of gear, but again, you guys might want to double check. I'm honestly not too sure about that, but yeah, look at all this hazard we have, which is great. You saw sometimes we're getting on fire and like the fire was gone immediately. Blind death resistance 70%, burn resistance 70%, disorient resistance 70%, disrupt, ensnare, poison, shock, all this, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, I think I broke down the build pretty good. 2 skills, pretty much the same skills I run for SMGs, Banshee Pulse, and the Crusader Shield. Again, I run the Crusader Shield to protect that Adrenaline Rush, the bonus armor, so we can keep Intimidate procced. And the Gunner class, of course, I really enjoy running it a lot, especially because it gives us that rate on fire after kill, and then it also gives us that that armor on kill, which is great for the survivability. But yeah, guys, I mean, this is the way I run it. I really honestly was struggling a little bit just trying to find these pieces. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people already have the backfire. I would say the hardest thing to farm for would honestly probably just to get these pieces rolled with hazard, or get them to roll with crit damage and then having to roll hazard on them. Some of these pieces came rolled pretty good for me, especially the gloves. knee pads and holster rolled really good for me. Just chest piece right here, I don't know, I really don't like it, to be honest, but this is the only piece I was that was able to drop for me. But yeah, that's it, guys. I just want to thank all you guys for watching. It really means a lot. All you guys who've been subscribing, commenting, just watching my videos, just
Friendly supply convoy detected.
really means a lot, man. I just can't thank you guys enough for that. But that's all I got for you guys today. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later.